Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here, another episode of Test Pack Please Ignore. So at the end of my last episode I had been working on a little bit of Thaumaturgy, so I had been looking at making the Wizard's Robes and the Thaumaturgist and the Ascension Mirror, sorry. This episode we'll be back with some tech stuff, working down a little bit of Greg Tech at the moment, kind of working towards making myself a mass fabricator. And so one thing that I was noticing is that if we go to the mass fabricator, I need like a load of titanium and stuff, and the best way to get titanium, what am I looking for? Titanium. There we go, titanium, you can smelt it in the blast furnace, and the best way to get titanium dust is, well, you can either electrolyze, what's what I'm looking for? You can electrolyze bauxite dust and you get one titanium dust. That you need a lot of cells for, which cells at the moment are quite difficult to get a hold. Well, they were quite difficult to get a hold of, because basically the only way you can make them was if we find the right recipe. Yep, two tin plates in a plate bending machine makes an empty cell. So you have to compress down 2 tin plates and then also plate bend them as well to get the empty cell. Quite complicated, but what I want to do today is in one of the more recent updates, what they've actually done is added back in the extruder. Now the extruder is actually quite a complicated recipe. It's a lot of titanium. Got a diamond saw blade, which I think I have a spare one of them from what I remember. I've got a diamond grinder. No, I do not have a diamond saw blade, so look, that requires stainless steel. Interesting. So I should be able to make some stainless steel and get on with this. So my aim for the episode is to basically make myself an extruder, because it's going to allow making cells a lot easier. So nichrome, how do we make nichrome? Nichrome dust, and then we got to just smelt nichrome dust. Okay, so that's just literally just nickel and chrome, and then you can just smelt it. Fair enough, that's fairly straightforward. And then what do? You put it through the wire mill. Okay, I can do that as well. So yeah, this should be fairly straightforward. I think the most complicated part is getting all the titanium. But what I've got my digital miner set up to do, just over in the distance over there, is to just literally just mine bauxite. And for that, we can then, if we go to bauxite, there we go, bauxite. So if we go along to the industrial grinder, which I built earlier on, if you grind up, if you put industrial grinder through the bauxite, put bauxite through the industrial grinder, what you get is you get quite a lot of bauxite. So you get far more from just pulverizing it. You get some grossula, which I've not used it for, but the main thing is you get a small pile of titanium dust as well, and that you can just craft together, and we'll get titanium dust. So 1 bauxite ore, or is it 8 bauxite ore? Let me just double check that. It's only just 1 bauxite ore. I essentially get 1 small pile of titanium dust per bauxite ore with the industrial grinder. So do I have a spare aqueous accumulator? Because what I want to do is aqueous accumulator. Do I have everything? Nope, I've got nothing for that. So let me. What am I missing from that? More glass. Do I have more glass? Is it just? Yeah, it's just not enough items. Stupid, not enough items. So I need tin gear. Wrong tin gear. I want the thermal expansion ones. 1, 2. I then want... I think I had the bucket, didn't I? Is that everything? Yeah, it's just the glass that's refusing to go into the recipe. There we go, 1 aqueous accumulator, and then I want some fluiducts. The reason I'm doing this, I'll show you in a second, let me grab some buckets, is that so I don't have to keep putting, essentially, water cells into my industrial grinder all the time, I'm literally just going to set up a quick aqueous accumulator and just automatically pump water into my... industrial grinder. That'll just save me having to use all the tin cells, which is quite cool. So we're just going to drop down here. I won't do this for everything, but it's literally just for this recipe. So there's the industrial grinder. Let me just make a little hole here to put some water in. Just make it look neat by replacing these 3 bits of limestone with cobblestone, just so it matches the decor. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So it matches. So 1 and 2. Then we need the aqueous accumulator. Drop down in the middle. Then we need the fluiducts, so bring this out and around. So that is now pumping out water, fantastic. That is gaining water, which is even more fantastic. So that's obviously filling up, acting as a pseudo cell, which is what I like to see. And then we just need to grab some bauxite. So let me grab some bauxite. BAU, bauxite. We just grab half a stack for now. Then we go over to here, drop in some bauxite, and it's going to start grinding up. So in theory, this should produce bauxite, that grossula, and the small pile of titanium dust, which is exactly what we want. Fantastic. So if we go back to the extruder, how much titanium do we need here? So we need four titanium plates. I mean, you can use tungsten steel, but why would I use tungsten steel when I have titanium? Because tungsten steel isn't exactly easy to put together, because I require, for the tungsten steel, that requires vacuum freezing hot tungsten steel, and that requires blast furnacing together tungsten and steel, and I don't think my industrial blast furnace, no, that would not do it. So I think titanium's far easier. I know they changed it so that it was more difficult to. I don't think you can simply smelt titanium anymore. But yeah, my industrial blast furnace has more than enough heat capacity to actually cover that. So, oh, look at that, it's beautiful, that is. Oh yeah, so it's filled up on the bauxite ore there. So we have plenty of titanium now. So let me just pop along back over to here, drop all this away, and then what we can do is craft that up. So that's made 8 so far. So we need 4, 1 for each plate. We need a titanium machine hull as well. So that's going to be another 8 plates. So we need 12 titanium so far, and then finally we need a titanium gear, which is going to be a titanium rod, which you... So I'm going to need a fair bit more titanium, put it that way, because I need 12, 16, 20 altogether. Okay, that's not too bad really. So let me just grab a little bit more bauxite just to be on the safe side. I said, got my digital miner working to silk touch it up for me, which is awesome. So I'm just going to drop that in there, make some more titanium. I mean, we've almost got enough already, and we don't even have to electrolyze any of the bauxite, which is cool. I mean, once I've got more, I can just obviously then start to electrolyze more bauxite, but there we go. And I also want to get my B set up at some point to produce titanium for me, which is the long-term goal. I do need to do a little bit more work, a little bit more groundwork on this. I've started breeding up, like, for example, I've got every single bee from the basic line at the moment. I need to basically get them from the genetic sampler. Oh, wow, that's been busy. I got my automation upgrade. You can see I've got a Blizzy drone in there producing frozen combs and blizz powder. I can't remember why I was doing that, but apparently I have been, and I've got a lot now because I've just let it run basically. What do I have in there? Oh, this has got an Imperial Queen, which has produced a ton of royal jelly, which is awesome. Oh, I know I was doing it. I was trying to find... I was trying to get enough drones so that I could isolate some of the... what's it called? I was trying to get enough drones so I could isolate the traits from 2 of them. I can't remember which bee I was trying to make. I can't remember off the top of my head now, it's weird. But apparently I was making Blizzy for some reason, so grab that. I don't think I need that bauxite anymore. I've rinsed through an absolute ton of it, so if we drop all of this in here, bauxite can go away, and then we need a small pile of titanium dust. We'll just basically just industrial blast furnace the rest of it, just to make sure that we have enough knocking around. So we shall go over here. Drop you in there. That might take a wee while. How long is it going to take? Does it have enough power? I think it's got enough power. It's just taking its sweet ass time. It's probably like draining all of my steam dynamos, but hey ho. It's working, but it's going to take a little while. So let me just double check there's not any other way of me smelting up titanium again. Just want to double check. Just having a quick look. Alloy smelter, titanium bolt, no, that's when you've already got titanium basically. No, nowadays it seems that yeah, they've changed it so instead of, I think before an update they basically made it so that titanium, you could, what's the word I'm looking for? You could literally just smelt it straight in a furnace, but they've obviously changed it now because it's a GregTech recipe. They wanted it to. Because it's very much to do with GregTech, they've basically changed it back, so you have to use the industrial blast furnace. So that's going to take a wee while. I think I've already got 2 titanium plates in my inventory, so titanium. Yeah, I've already got 2. So while we're waiting for that to kind of smelt up, it might take a little while. That industrial blast furnace. I mean, at some point I could put an overclocker upgrade in there, but it's just a slow machine, the industrial blast furnace. I think it's taken about a minute or so far to actually just smelt up that 1 titanium plate. So let me get back to putting together. What else do we need to put together? So, yes, we need to make this diamond saw blade as well. So that's going to require some diamond dust, and it's also going to require some stainless steel. So let me make some stainless steel first. Let me go stainless. There we go, stainless steel dust. So we need chrome dust, we need iron dust, and we need manganese. I think I've got manganese left in here. Manganese? No? How the hell did I make manganese again? Let me have a quick look. Manganese dust was... No, don't want stainless steel dust. Oh, tungsten ore. Yes, you can run that through a rock crusher and you get manganese dust. So do I have any tungsten? I do. I've got 9. Crap. Hopefully that produces enough. If not, it might require a trip to the end. And I haven't actually been back there since it got corrupted. And apparently that's not running through the rock crusher anymore. Interesting. Might have to be the pulverizer then. Or would it go through the pulverizer anymore? Let me have a quick look. Stain manganese. Because it says it'll go through the rock crusher, but apparently it's not, unless I've not got it connected up or something. The only other way is spartamin dust, which I have no idea how you get that. Red garnet, apparently. Or dirty pile. I don't think I've got any of that. Let me have a quick look. Spess. Nope. Any red garnet? Nope, no red garnets either. Oh god, this is going to be fantastic if I can't actually get any manganese dust. Do I have any stainless steel left? I've got 3. Crap. Because I think I needed 3. I think I needed 4, didn't I? Let me have a quick check again. So, so is it definitely manganese? Yeah, manganese dust. So, universal macerator. See, the rock crusher is supposed to do it, and it's supposed to come out at a 10% chance. Or the universal macerator. How the heck? Universal. That's the extruder. I want the universal macerator, which requires a lot of titanium, a lot more titanium, a macerator, and a titanium machine hole. Oh, why isn't the rock? Let me have a quick look at the rock crusher again. Do I have it like not connected up or something, or is it literally just being a pain in the ass now? It says it's supposed to do it. Why isn't it doing it? Let's try the unifier first, just to be on the safe side. See if that does anything. Nope, that doesn't seem to do anything. So it might have to be a universal macerator as well, which is interesting. Just because apparently the rock crusher is no longer crushing up tungsten ore. Recipes. Yeah, it's supposed to work, but apparently it isn't anymore because it's being very, very annoying. Does it have power? I can't even tell. It's connected up to a load of redstone energy conduits, but yeah. Oh no, it's got no power. That would be why then. Why hasn't it got any power? That is the question. Because this should, in theory, convert it over. You wrench that up. Put that back down. Ah, there we go. It had no power. Whew! Now, we've just got to pray that one of these 9 tungsten produces a manganese. If not... manganese? That's not right. Manganese dust. There's a rock crusher. Yeah, it should produce dirty piles of tungsten and, in theory, a 1 in 10 chance of getting manganese. Come on, Lady Luck. Nope. Damn, that is not good. It might have to be a quick trip to the end then. Like I said, I haven't actually re-killed the Ender Dragon since I had to reset my... what's the word I'm looking for? Reset my end. So let me grab a linking book. Unlink linking book. Is that what I want? I think that's what I want. There we go. So if we right-click, that makes a linking book back to the overworld. Now, I'm going to go recharge my nanosuit real quick, and then we're going to take a quick trip to the end and avoid the Ender Dragon and just try and grab some tungsten ore real quick. Where's my MFE? That's what I'm looking for. Just recharge at my advanced nano chestplate. That's made 2 titanium so far. That is so slow. So slow. Way so slow. Just want to recharge this a wee bit, just so it's got a bit more power. Everything else is fairly alright. It's literally just my advanced nano chestplate that's from Gravitation Suite that's lacking a little bit of power, so that'll do. Just so I've got enough to last me while I terrify myself by going to the end. Right, let's grab a bow just to be on the safe side, just in case I do have to kill the Ender Dragon while I'm there. So I've got my short bow. Is that the right one? I think it is. Yeah, it looks about right. And then I should have a ton of arrows around here as well. Where are they all gone? I can't see them anymore. Apparently my arrows have all disappeared. Let me check my ME system. So arrow. Oh, there they are. All my Tinker's Construct arrows. Fair enough. So yeah, I'm tempted to go and kill the Ender Dragon and then kind of just cut away and then show what happens post killing the Ender Dragon, just so you guys don't have to sit here and watch me do it. Basically, it's going to take a wee while for it to happen. Basically, so just make sure this is fully charged. I might just go kill the Ender Dragon and then we can dig up some tungsten ore. I think that's a good way to go. So we just make sure this is all fully charged, and then basically it's going to take me kind of 10-15 minutes to kill the Ender Dragon. So while that's happening, hopefully a lot more of this titanium will have... what's the word I'm looking for? A lot more of this titanium will have finished smelting, I think is the best way to look at it. Yeah, smelting. What else did I want to do quick? I can't remember. My brain's gone. So that's fully charged, and that will be fully charged in a second. Infused experience. We've never seen that before. What the hell's that? That's interesting. Do I like pick up experience from my industrial craft things now? Very weird. So while I'm at it, let me grab a book stand. So I can put down... Oh, there we go, book stand, fantastic. Which means I can just put down this linking book when I'm ready. So yeah, I'm going to take a quick trip to the end. I don't have to go from my end portal as this is still working to the end, I believe. Yes, it is. Fantastic. So I'll see you in a few minutes, guys, once I've killed the Ender Dragon and we're all done. So yeah, see you in a sec, guys. Okay, guys, so I'm back. I did it. It took me a little while. Basically, took a couple of efforts, but at one point the dragon basically continually... He like really badly poisoned me a couple of times, so I had to retreat back and kind of grab linking books to get back here, and it was a tough thing to do, but I finally did it. So it's all out of the way now. So while I'm here, I may as well grab some cool things like more Ender Lilies and all this Ender Dragon essence, which I have no idea what it does. But I'm gonna go around, grab some few things, go and find some tungsten. I think we found some already, so let's grab some tungsten ore while we're here. That's the whole reason why I came back to the end in the first place. Oh, this brilliant thing. I think it might be something to do with the hardcore Ender expansion, but when you first start fighting the Ender Dragon, it basically plays Linkin Park's In the End, because basically you're in the end, which is... I thought that was really cool. So I had like this MIDI version of In the End. It was absolutely amazing to try and fight the Ender Dragon while essentially listening to Linkin Park, which was so cool. But yeah, look at all this delicious experience. I will do what somebody suggested, and actually, after I've gained all these levels, will be to put it all away in it's like some kind of Thorncraft thing, which I've got to re-look up wherever it went, whatever the suggestion was. Somebody can remind me what it was. I can't remember who made the suggestion, but it's something about storing the experience in like a... Maybe it's the brain in the jar or something like that. Let's not look at Enderman. Let's not aggro them while I'm running around hoovering up all this experience and whatever this dragon stuff, purple dragon stuff is, which I'm sure has some kind of use, but I have no idea what it is. So yeah, we've managed to get 117 levels from this. So now I've actually like cleared the end again. It means I can actually start looking for things like what's the ore which turns into iridium? Sheldonite, because it reminds me of Sheldon from Big Bang Theory. The name of that is just the name of it. So we're grabbing some more Ender Lilies for our Ender Lily farm outside. So grab as many as we can while we're running around looking for tungsten. So yeah, that Ender Dragon fight was interesting. I did it though, but it's just a case of just wearing him down. Got there eventually. Got to try and avoid looking at Enderman at all while I'm here. So where the hell is all the tungsten ore? It should be around here somewhere. I've mostly seen like sodalite ore and whatever this yellow stuff here is. I'm fairly sure this isn't sheldonite. No, it's stardust ore. It's from Hardcore Ender expansion. So I think in theory the end is now some kind of huge dungeon that you have to clear, but I don't know. I've not really looked into Hardcore Ender expansion. Maybe it's worth doing. Maybe it might be worth doing an episode on it, because I think there's like dungeons of things you can clear on the asteroids now. So wow, I found absolutely like 0 tungsten. Well, apart from that one vein of tungsten I found like none since. Found lots of Ender Lilies though, which is rather good, as that allows me to just expand my Ender Lily farm. There's one right there. Looking for tungsten ore. Is there any down here? Nope. Yeah, at one point the Ender Dragon made like a huge hole in the bottom of the Ender Island. There's some, but it's in a kind of an awkward place, and I can't really bother to go after that. Look, another Ender Lily. Apparently my food is just going down really quick. It's as though they've put like Pam's Harvest Craft or something, and my hunger is just obscene. Where is the tungsten ore? We might just have to go to the one of the islands over here and find it. It's usually fairly common over here. Just go grab this ender lily quick. Where are you, tungsten? It's the whole reason we came. Probably like underneath, and I just like can't be bothered to go and find it. Only on this island. No stardust ore, but no tungsten. Any over here? We have an ender lily and an ender top by the looks of things. No, that is an enderman. He's just looking very distorted because I'm coming down from the coming down from above. What the hell is that stuff? It's like purpley. It is end powder ore. Oh, is that what this purple stuff is? End powder. Nope, it's dragon essence. We are still looking for tungsten, however. Ah, there's some. Spotted some. Tungsten has been spotted. Let's go mine it up. Ah, look at this. Nice. Reasonably big vein here. So grab some and then depart soon with all my ender lilies and dragon essence. So there we go. So yeah, I haven't actually been back here. Like, I think in one update, they basically had to redo all of Hardcore Ender expansion, which is why I had to rebeat the Ender Dragon. It was just a bit of a pain in the bum to have to do that right now. I'd rather have just come here, grabbed a ton of tungsten ore, headed home, but I just haven't bothered to come back, and it's finally got to the point where I had to re-clear the end of the Ender Dragon. So it's all done now. Let me just grab this tungsten. How much we got? We got 54, so that's a reasonable amount. I'm sure I can find some more later on. I wonder if you can do bees. I've never actually tried that. Let's grab it. Oh, look, there's some more there. Let's grab some more while we're at it. May as well grab as much as possible, and then head home. There we go. Oh, that's a fair bit over there as well. I apparently was just looking in totally the wrong place before. Wow, there's so many ender lilies. Great. Look at all the delicious ender pearls I'm finding. And the ender lily seeds, which is the main thing I really want, because that means I can grow more back in the overworld. Just have to have plenty of endstone to do it. Let's not look at endermen. Although they do give me ender pearls, I don't really need them now. I've got all of these ender lilies. Fantastic. So I'm just going to grab a few more. Oh, look, more tungsten as well. Fantastic. That should be more than enough to keep us occupied for the time being. There we go. Just mine it up. Marvellous, 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 marvellous. So I need to give myself an exit now. So we'll drop down a book stand. We'll drop down a linking book back to the overworld, like so. Create a waypoint. Apparently it is not mapped properly. Hang on. I think it's because obviously the update has dicked around my controls. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for... is it the whaler? No, that's not whaler. I want whatever my mini-map is. Jesus Christ, where the hell's the mini-map? Oh, it's Magic of Darkcraft, Mechanism, Damage Indicators. What's the map one called? I can't remember what the map mod is on this one. Where are you? Can't find it. Jeez, this is not good. Voxel map, there we go. Voxel map menu, that's what I wanted. Done. Boom. New waypoint. Exit. Done. Back to game. Back to the overworld. Fantastic. So that's all done. I can put this linking book away for now. Got all my delicious stuff. So let me just drop in tungsten ore. Got some obsidian. Free obsidian. Always a good thing. A miniature yellow heart. Part of the mid-level heart canisters. Oh yeah, there's like something to do with... what's it called? Do I have a barrel spare? I do. Excellent. Because what I'm going to do is just shove all this dragon essence in a barrel. If it wasn't all cacked up like that. I want my Omni wrench back out. Omni wrench. I also want all my other tools. So I've got a pickaxe in here somewhere. There we go. My decent pickaxe. My decent hatchet I want back. There we go. Where's my Omni wrench gone? Hey, let me just flip that. Okay, that's being very weird. Let me bash it up. There we go. For some reason it decided to like put it down cack-handed. There we go. Let's put that dragon essence away. Do something with it later on. Got a hatchet. Is there anything else I'm missing from my main tools? My flint and tinder, I suppose. Flint and tinder. There we go. Got a couple of them. So where were we? So let's go see how well that titanium's getting on. Hopefully most of it's smelted by now, in theory. No, 6. Wow, that is just crap. So, what do we want to do then? Put that titanium away. Oh yeah, we want tungsten. Tungsten. There we go. So we've got 64. Now, in theory, this should... We put, say, I don't know, 16 in theory, there's a 1 in 10 chance, so we should get manganese from all of this now. If we don't, I'm seriously unlucky. Come on, manganese. Nope. So we'll be able to make the extruder soon, once all that titanium's done, which is going to take a wee while longer, but now we've got more tungsten, we can make more manganese and get more stainless steel, which is the main thing. We should get there eventually. Ah, there we go, manganese dust, fantastic. We'll just let the rest of that just kind of rock crusher up. I would rather put that through the, what's it called? Universal mass... Do we... manganese? Let's have a quick look. Manganese, where are you? Make yourself known. No, manganese. So yeah, rock crusher gets us dirty. Oh right, fair enough, universal macerator gets us dirty as well. We just need to make a centrifuge at some point, which I'm sure I'll get around to. Centrifuge. I want the not thermal centrifuge, I want the industrial centrifuge, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, that requires stainless steel, lots of stainless steel, so we have to make lots more manganese and stuff first. So, extruder. There we go, extruder, marvellous. So, where were we? So, we wanted to make stainless steel, didn't we? Which requires stainless steel dust. If we find it. What the hell is it? Oh, right, yeah, it's in the industrial blast furnace bit. Whoopsie-daisy. Stainless steel dust, there we go. What am I missing? I'm missing chrome, aren't I? Chrome. Which requires me to, I think it's electrolyze ruby dust. There we go, yeah, I got to electrolyze some ruby dust, so I've got plenty of this now. Basically, these Project Red rubies won't go through anything but a pulverizer, but what you can do is run them through the unifier, and then they suddenly become biomes of plenty. Biomes of plenty rubies, and then you can actually run them through a pulverizer or a rock crusher, which is quite cool. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for the electrolyzer wherever you've gone. That's the wire mill. Ah, electrolyzer. Take the bauxite out. Oh, I've got loads of cells at the moment as well. So let's run this through. Should make some chrome dust. Did it make anything else? Oh yeah, aluminium as well. Don't know why I need aluminium, but I don't actually need any of that. I can't remember how you... Is it the macerator, metal former? I can't remember how you get rid of... Oh, wow, I've got loads of automatic canning machine. Cell. Was there some way of doing it with the what am I looking for? I'm looking for empty cell. Where are you? What can you do with that? Hang on. Extractor. I must have an extractor somewhere, but automatic canning machine. Oh, right, that's what I built it for. I built it to empty out O2 cells, which are produced through electrolyzation. Fantastic. So, go back over here. Put you away and all the cells. What else did I want? I wanted stainless steel. Stainless steel, and I'm missing pulverized ferrous metal. So, do I have... There we go, ferrous ingot. We'll just run you through a pulverizer quick. Let me find one. Pulverizer, make yourself known. That's not a pulverizer, they're over here. This corner of my little base. Here we go, just run you through there. That'll pulverize up into... There we go, pulverized ferrous metal. Fantastic. And then we can make some stainless steel dust. Then we can make some stainless steel dust. Apparently the manganese is downstairs. Yes, it is. So clear that. Take that into my inventory. That goes there, and then I want the ferrous, don't I? Where the hell did that go? Pulverized iron. Ferrous? Where's it gone? Interesting. Oh, I know. It's been automatically smelted, hasn't it? Whoopsie-daisy. So I've got to try and grab this before it goes... to get sucked into my ME system. There we go, got it. Whew, that was a close one. There we go, that makes 9 stainless steel. Fantastic. How's that titanium getting on? I might have to get to the point where I cut off the episode and then just put it all together next week. Put it all together in the next episode when I've got enough materials to do so. Because basically I've still got to smelt up a stainless steel dust as well. How much titanium do I have? I have 10, so about half of what I need for the extruder, which is slightly annoying, as I didn't realise the industrial blast furnace was going to be so incredibly slow, to be fair. I've just forgotten how slow this damn thing is, and it just takes, like, 20, 30, 40 minutes to smelt up, like even anything significant. So so yeah, I think this is going to be maybe like a prep episode, and then in the next episode I might be able to put together both the extruder and the mass fabricator in theory, or I might do for like the next tech episode would actually be to put together the extruder, finish it all off, as I've still got. I'll probably do a magic episode next. So I'll do some Thorncraft in the next episode, and then in the episode after, finish putting together the extruder, and then looking to start preparing for the mass fabricator and the replicator. So yeah, so this will be a prep work episode where I've kind of put some groundwork down to get some things done, and the next episode I'll put together the extruder, do a bit more prep work such as getting things ready, such as the iridium and stuff, because I've still got things such as the data control circuit to put together, which I haven't done yet, so that's going to require so yeah, I think next episode, this has been a bit of prep work. Next episode I do a tech thing, it'll be putting together an assembling machine, which is going to require me making, I can use olivine for that, fair enough, as I think you get from the end now. I've got re-access back to that. So yeah, I'm going to make a data control circuit, which is going to require an assembling machine, which I don't think I've made yet. So next episode we'll make an extruder, an assembling machine. We'll put it, well, so first of all it'll be the assembling machine, then it'll be the extruder, then I will show me making how to make cells from that. The episode after that will then probably be looking to make the mass fabricator and the replicator. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the episode for now. As always, don't forget to comment and like if you enjoyed the episode. I just realised I've zoomed my map in really far. Apart from that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.